Today, I came across a comment that said if women were not married, they would have achieved a lot on their own, which really struck me with a surprise because I know there are very good marriages out there. But the biggest mistakes that we make as women is we get married with the hope that the person we are with is going to make us happy or is going to make our dreams come true. Even during the dating phase, you can actually see that this person supports me, supports my dreams. They're very kind, they are loving, they are understanding, and they're able to provide. But we choose to ignore the red flags during the courting period or courtship period where we just want to get married. At times we even forget our careers, we forget our goals, our plans as women, what we would have set to achieve, but because we just want to get married, we choose marriage over our personal improvement, personal growth, and career growth. And then we end up blaming a failed marriage or marriages as the reasons why we didn't achieve what we want. Let me give you a simple example. I wanted to be a chartered accountant. I even went through articles, I did my articles. I tried to write CTA through UNISA. But before I got married, my mom and my dad sat me down and they said, one thing you need to know about a good marriage is whoever wants to marry you, if you are still studying, they need to understand that you want to study and finish what you're doing. And if they love you, they will wait for you. And that's exactly what my boyfriend, now husband, did. I wanted to be a chartered accountant until I realized that, you know what, maybe this is not for me. And I was honest with him. I said, babes, this is not working for me. I wanted to be a chartered accountant, but I feel like I'm wasting a lot of money and time is moving. And I don't mind getting married and I'll do something else, which meant I would be a general accountant. And I was a general, and I'm still am an accountant, just not a chartered accountant. And when I lost my job, I decided that I wanted to be a life coach, and he is very supportive. Now, what we usually do as women is we forget ourselves because we want to please the person we want to be with, who is promising marriage. If you are dating someone right now who does not understand you, does not understand your goals, and just wants to marry you, some will support you later, but mostly when you start having kids, it's really hard to study whilst raising a family. So when we say we are not achieving what we want because we are married, I think that's actually a personal choice. Have you ever noticed how men become selfish when they want to achieve something? I'm not saying selfish in a bad way. I'm trying to say they choose themselves when they really want to achieve something. If a man has got a business idea, they will go all out, take all risks because they want to achieve that. But for us women, we even seek validation from them. Babe, do you think this will work? And at times they even crush our points, at times they're supportive. But what I'm trying to say is, why can't we as women choose to be selfish for the things that we want to achieve? Why do we have to wait for somebody to make that decision for us to say, I'm going to school? Should I go to school? No. You want to go to school, go to school. You want to start a business. If you don't know how to raise capital, for example, start saving from the little that you have. If it means selling clothes, secondhand clothes or shoes or whatever, do something for that man to actually see that you are making an effort. Because at times, with our goals and dreams, we're not even honest with ourselves if that what we want to do is actually going to work out. We even doubt ourselves. We don't even believe in ourselves. And then, how then do we expect somebody else to believe in the things that we want to do when we don't even trust ourselves to be able to achieve the set goals or dreams? So, my simple advice today is if you want to achieve something, whether you're married or not, go for it. Go all out, go all in, and achieve that goal. Don't lower your standards just to please somebody. If that person loves you, they'll wait for you. If that person loves you, they will support you. And it's not just about financial support, it's also even the emotional support and the spiritual support, praying for you, looking for other opportunities for you. But if that partner is not available to give you that kind of support that you need, then you are actually making a big mistake trying to convince yourself that maybe one day he will change. To be honest, men don't change, they usually get worse. If they change, then you thank your God. But right now, if you are dating somebody who does not support you, who is not there for you, who does not love you, or who is not kind to you, or even kind to your family and friends, run with your life. Because in marriage, people don't change, they actually get worse. So if you are studying right now, or if you're working on a business idea, do it and do it for you. And tell yourself that you failed because you had actually tried and you were doing it for you, not for the other person. And the other issue is when we as women decide to do something, we are a bit sneaky. And some husbands don't even understand why you're just not honest enough to say, this is what I'm trying to do, and this is how much I need, and can you please help? If you can't help, come back and say, okay, if you can't help me, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D, as long as it doesn't brush his ego. Don't bruise his ego with whatever decision you're going to make. Sit down and make him understand where you're going, or your plans, or your goals. That way he will support you. But if you're sneaky and you still want support from that person, they will not support. Men just want honesty and respect. Women, we want to be loved and to be independent, and that's okay. But be honest with your person to the extent that they actually know what's happening in your life. If whatever that's going on in your marriage is not working, talk about it. Seek help. Even if your partner or your husband doesn't want to go and get help, do it for you. Go and get that help. Go and get that emotional support that you need from a person who understands you. So don't lose focus. Don't forget about your goals and dreams just because you're married, and then you end up blaming marriage as something that contributed to your failure. Success is a choice. You need to choose from today onwards to say, I want to be successful and I'm going to be selfish about it. And this is what I'm going to do for me to be able to succeed. So I hope we all understand. Thank you. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Coach Mel, the Mindful Entrepreneur, or Melania Mashanduze, Coach Mel.